Hey, welcome Catching Dinner. I'm Stephane. I'm here with Allison. Today it's opening day, third rifle here in Colorado. I got drawn on the secondary draw for a doe tag. So I'm pretty excited to add some meat to our freezer. Lucky for us, as we're pulling into the unit, which we've never hunted before, we saw some deer come into this little piece of national forest, and it's kind of landlocked. Should be good. We have a little bit of snow from 2 days ago. Should be able to do a little bit of tracking. We saw a little buck, but there's a few tracks in front of him, so I'm assuming there's a doe with him, or two. So we just started walking. We're coming from the backside to intercept, and there's some tracks right here, fresh tracks. Looks like a buck from, in the past day or so. So they're in here. We're gonna go slow, and hopefully we can get it done. That'd be awesome. That'd be really quick, because we literally just got here. We only have 2 days. Let's get her done. Let's go hunting.
Where's your deer?
Back there.
Back there?
So we got after them, could see their tracks, and then they're headed back towards the interstate. And there's no reason to push them, especially if they go running across. It wouldn't be safe. We figured they would come in bed on the interior of this big piece of land. They didn't. They're headed back that way, so we backed out and we're going somewhere else. We'll find some. Just no sense in risking anybody's lives. Just pulled into a trailhead. This area looks good. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. Hopefully we can see some signs. But look at that, gorgeous day, gorgeous area. Hopefully there's some gorgeous deer. So let's go find them.
First track in this area, bear.
Looks like a mom and a cub. You can see a big track and a little track. Little guy's following behind. That's the little track right there, and that's the cub right there. That's the big track. Mom and a cub. Not what we're looking for. And there's a big piece of public that goes right down to the agricultural fields. So I'm gonna drop down there. Nobody's done that. Hopefully they're bedded in there. Only one way to know. Let's check it out, but it's pretty gnarly, pretty thick. So Allison's gonna stay on top. Going commando. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Stephane just left me and I'm headed back to the trail, and I take a few steps and it's the first deer droppings that I've seen and they're pretty fresh. So hopefully they're headed in the direction that he's headed and he catches up with them.
Did a lot of walking, checked out a few areas. Earlier where I bailed on Allison, I found some tracks but nothing fresh. There was a bull that I could smell, fresh tracks, a bed and everything, but that's not what we're after. So one more day on this note. Look how beautiful the sun's going down. We're gonna check out a whole new area tomorrow. I'm gonna look at the map and come up with a different game plan. Whitetail, got 3. One buck came running this way, and now the does are staying on private. They're right there by the edge of the field. So we're just waiting them out, see where they're headed. They might come on public. They know what they're doing. Just far enough that you'll let a shot go. So many tracks and so much sign. Really good deer country. No human tracks, that's the best part. And it's just, yeah, like cattle's in here, literally, like cattle's. And you can just see far enough, plenty of food. Nice little pocket for them. It's amazing. I feel like we should see a deer any second. Everywhere. Good stuff. So we'll head that way. Stephane just spotted 2 doe. He's going too fast, so he might not that went running. I looked over the edge. There's 3 does came running. I did a big circle, dropped down in here. Looked over. Sure they were 60 yards.
Nice. Good job.
I was running, so my pulse was going.
We worked hard for that one.
Let's go check.
Okay. Good job, good job.
Beautiful country, and nobody else is in here. We knew there was plenty of deer tracks, so we just zigzagged the mountain, pushed some, followed the tracks. Might have been the same group, and I saw them running this way. Came around, intercepted.
Man, I hope it was a good shot. Oh, look at that. Somebody else shot one here. Whoa.
Yeah.
A lot of blood.
So,
That's a good sign.
we got a dead doe, my friend.
Good job, good job.
She's not gonna be far. I blew that's pieces of lungs right there.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, just like that, we got it done. We're pretty happy. We've never been here. We had 2 days to get it done. Yesterday, didn't really see much. Today, we decided to go further into the unit, and there were hunters everywhere. I kid you not, I didn't expect that. Hunters everywhere. And I looked on the map, found a little spot that I thought maybe it would be quieter. Sure enough, no human tracks, deer tracks everywhere, like I've never seen. This little patch of timber is loaded with trails, and it was just a matter of time, really. Had a very good feeling about this place because I could see just far enough to make a shot. There was a good amount of wind too, camouflage or sound, and it all happened fast. Bumped 2 does, went after them, looked over the edge. There's a little drop off. From the top was pretty barren. I looked over, I saw some deer go running again. I circled, I was able to see them. Took the first one I could. I mean, this little guy right here is gonna eat great. No giant for sure, but there's some great meat right here to top off our freezer. So thank you God, thank you deer, and I'm so happy. Did a very good shot, double long, didn't go 50 yards. So that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna go to the car, get our stuff, and we're gonna come back and pack it out. So thank you so much for coming along. This was a short weekend, but it goes to show, you know, we only had 2 days, but we still managed to get it done in an area we've never been. Booyah!
Awesome, congratulations. Great shot,
Thank you.
great harvest. We needed a little more meat in our freezer this year.
Yeah, that will be perfect. It's gonna be nice and tender right here. So
We're very thankful, very blessed.
very blessed.
Awesome.
So let's go get our stuff. Pack out begins. Really short, about 10 minutes. But there's bedding areas like this everywhere. And there was the ticket to come from the top like that. They couldn't see us. Coming from the bottom, we would have spooked them. So, and the wind's coming up. So it worked out great. Got some amazing meat. Time to go home. But another adventure it was. It was awesome. Look at these trails. Trails are like cattle. Hey, thank you so much for coming along on this adventure. We appreciate it. But before we go, let me give you a little tip on the tips I use for my bullet. So I've been using copper for a long time, and I just figured I'd share with you the couple of reasons why, really. One, it penetrates perfectly mushrooms. I've seen some of the bullets. Sometimes I would, actually do a little forensic autopsy, and perfect mushrooming, even on elk, works great. But more importantly, it's great for the environment. I say that because most people use lead, and lead will fragment when it hits, and those little pieces of lead, when you leave the carcass in the woods, like we do, because we use the gutless method, a lot of animals are feasting on that after we leave, when we get all the meat off, and then you have the chance of an eagle feasting and getting contaminated by lead, and that's a really bad deal. Some of them have died, some eagles and other predators have died because they ate too much lead. And that's easily preventable by using copper. So hey, figure I'd share that with you. Hope to catch you next time on our next adventure of catching dinner. Until then, we're out. Enjoying these beautiful mountains before going back home. Man, it's beautiful. Pretty.